Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Running late.
Running late. We're late. We're
running
late.
on empty.
We're very important. Late.
It's
No time to run. No time to wait. You're late. You're late. You're late. I don't even know what that's from.
I think it's Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, is it Alice? Okay,
It
yeah.
seems like it. Oh, and I'm a rookie to boot. I hate it when I do that. Sneaks right in there. Oh, let's see. Yay, it's Friday.
There's my bro. Hang on.
Okay. Well, it is Friday, Tommy. It is Friday. So, yeah, we're lucky if that chicken has any legs. Thanks for listening, Patty. She's on at a doctor's appointment. Morning, Carol and Cindy Y and Hank. Yes, I am late. Dock my pay if you must. Why isn't my thingy coming up? Oh my goodness. Yeah, just I slept in. Overslept. But, you know, that comes with the territory, I guess. Staying up too late, working too long. Good morning, Steampunk Town. How you doing? But the good thing is I'm here. I'm glad I didn't sleep through the whole thing. Ooh, that tastes awful. I didn't mix it up well enough. Good morning, Mr. Sadie. Hope you're having a good morning. Oh my gosh, Carol, I took a Claritin, was up till 4 a.m. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, that's about it. Just trying to squeeze in as much as I can in the day and staying up too late, and I need to get a handle on that. But I'm proud of you, Carol, that you stayed up that late. Beth's listening from work. Good morning, Beth. Yeah, it's Friday. It is February 7th. Can't believe it's February already. I know it's already been February for like 7 days, and we get an extra day in February because it's leap year. But, oof. Yeah, I have been staying up way too late. Oh my. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I need to start sleeping without my phone. Anissa says, has everyone got their PayPal tax form sent to them? Truthfully, I haven't even checked. Oh, excuse me. I haven't checked yet. That's one of the things that I got to do is make an appointment with CPA here in the next week or so. I seen your video, Carol. She did a video at 2 a.m. Crazy. Drug-induced insomnia. Whenever I take pills like that, I am I'm out. it affects me. You know, if I'm wanting to go to sleep, I will go to sleep, especially on a pill. Patty says my grandmother and her first husband got married on February 29th. That's pretty cool, though. I think that's a memorable date to have an event. Steampunk Town, December business was down about 25%. January business up 20%. So far, February business up 31%. That's awesome. That's amazing. So what's going on? So is still in the process of transferring everything on my eBay over to Mercari. I think I'm just shy of 200 listings, and I got another 1,700 and something to go. But that's definitely getting done. Still working on my inventory, trying to get everything up over there. Yesterday, I really just wanted to concentrate on getting some listings up because I've not been holding up that end of the bargain. Kind of been slacking on that, so I wanted to get some listings up and focus on that. And yeah, just pretty much running myself down to the ground, but it is what it is. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, and do the best that you can. I know they're downloadable. I want PayPal to do something for me. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm using List Perfectly. They have a bulk cross posting list now. I'm going to have to look into that. What does that entail? The bulk cross posting. I'm going to have to look into that. Yeah, I've heard about it, but I'm not sure about that. So I'm going to have to look at that. Yeah, usually they just download it. They usually don't send it to you. You'll have to download it and then print it. Hey, Cajun Roots Reseller, good morning. You can select as many items as you want to copy to whatever platform. Really? You're going to have to show me how to do that. That would be cool. Yes, I went ahead and got back onto List Perfectly, because I needed to get that stuff over to Mercari. So that's what I did. I figured even if I just have it for a month, surely within that month I should be able to get it, get everything over there, and it's easier. And I mean, hell, if I can do a bulk cross posting, that's even better. You can select as many items as you want. I'm gonna have to get with you and find out how to do that. I never stay the same. I don't want to say I always go back on my word, because if if it's if it's my word that says, you know, don't say anything or don't go to beta, remove old, and install new beta. Okay. There's a new beta on the extension store. Just go there to go to their site where you download. Go to beta, remove old beta, install new beta. Okay. I'll have to look at that. I am the type of person that does it by like how do you do that? Like from doing it, I learn how to do it. So sometimes, you know, when you're speaking it and you're saying this is what you need to do, then I don't know. But that's kind of where we're at. Todd's on the phone with his brother, and so here I am. But yeah, I just got a lot of things going on, a lot of loose ends that I need to tie up, and I'm hoping that, you know, this weekend I'll be able to get some movement and get some things going and finalize this inventory system that I want, and okay, I'll see if I can find it and do it. It took me a while to get used to the whole list perfectly thing and figure out the whole system, you know. So I know it's not difficult, but for me and being techie and everything, it can be a big deal. But I'll be okay. If I have any questions, I'll let you know, Tommy. But yeah, definitely want to get that going. That's right, Tommy. Carol's the best eBayer in the whole house. In all the houses. She's a pretty good eBayer. She's having great sales right now. But yeah, I definitely want to get things done so I can concentrate solely on listing and because I still need to go through hats, still need to go through purses, find out what's listed and what's not. I have so much stuff that's not listed, and really I've just been kind of lazy on that end, and I need to get better. Get better about inventory and, you know, keeping up on what's selling and what's not and all that. So that's what's going on. And this says my sales have tanked hard. Mine did too. That I'm trying to revive the store and then also trying to, you know, do all the other little projects that go along with that. So it's been a struggle, but I'm getting it. I'm doing it, trying my best. Okay, so I think I need to do this real quick because I'm gonna take something off. I think I gotta take it off of eBay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off of eBay. So give me just a minute, and I could do that. My thing is I want to be able to I want to have everything the same, you know, across the board. I want to have everything on Poshmark, on eBay, and I want everything to be kind of, let's see, dang it, that's not what I wanted to do. Yes, hang on just a second. That was the problem before, was that, you know, I had some stuff on Poshmark that wasn't on eBay, and it was just it was a crazy mess. And I just want everything to be a little more uniform, so into your listing. Okay. All right. That's done. Get back over here to the show. I guess I'm on my own today. Shipping's a big deal right now, it seems, calculated from coast to coast. Fubar. I usually don't have a problem with it for the most part. I do it. Oh, well, that's nice. Got a offer on Mercari. I don't give myself enough credit. I've never realized forever that when something sells, I could click sold on list perfectly and it deleted them all. Wasted so much time. Yeah, I know you could do that too. But it's hard to trust. So this is my problem. Is I have issues with trust. You know, living that trust up to a program. It's difficult to do. Let's see. Let me go over here. Do I want to accept that? Probably will. Oh. So, you know, that's it's a struggle. Let's see. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. I can concentrate on that later. Hey, undercover thrifter. That's the point. Well, undercover thrifter, it would be nice to know who you were. Somebody might think you're a troll, and then they might, you know, block you. So, I mean, it's a good point, but it's, you know, it can lead to other things. Good morning, Cindy. Okay, undercover thrifter. I hope that serves you well. But yeah, I'm just trying to kind of get everything more streamlined. I'm going to start looking into Grailed and some other platforms. Undercover thrifter. No, not a troll, Valerie. I've looked on, I don't have a whole lot of streetwear for Grailed, so I'm gonna have to look over there and kind of see, look at the rules and see what's available, what you're allowed to list over there and stuff. I've done Depop before, and that never served me well. Good morning, Bluegrass Picker. Sorry, I put an S on that. You're welcome. I was a little late this morning, but I'm here. Better late than never, right? Just dock my pay. Looks like it. Looks like it is the Valerie show. Doesn't look like anybody can come in with me, so that's okay. You bought 8 things for Grailed because of Tommy and Kernock's lives. Let's see how hip I am. Grailed is men's only, geared towards streetwear and vintage clothing. So can you only list like streetwear and vintage, or can you list anything that's men's? Oh, Carol says send me the link. Okay. Thank you, Carol. I can always count on you. Don't behave. That's not like you. Okay, let me get Carol's link in there. I can list it. Okay, you can list anything that's men's, right? Because I'm definitely going to look at that. Yeah, we need to have a talk, Tommy. You have to model your clothes, show them tattoos. What? I'm out. Scratch that, because I ain't modeling no clothes. That is just not going to happen. It's that would defeat the whole purpose, I would think. Okay, Carol, I think I sent that over there. Yes, women's site is called Heroine. Heroine? Is it heroin? I'll have to look at that. Carol, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm still in bed, but I'm here. Yeah, I took a clarity. Just say no to drugs, right? Honestly, I can't take any kind of medicine, but I didn't think it'd make me wide awake.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it was like 2 o'clock. I'm doing a video. I didn't put it up yet. And you know me, I don't listen to my videos, so God only knows what I said. And maybe I should look it over before I put it up.
Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate
yes,
that.
I felt bad. And for everybody that's listening, I'm not always this pumped up and sociable. I only do it for YouTube. I'm very mean and cranky.
Oh, stop. That's enough of
For
that.
real.
That's enough of that.
Anyway,
No.
Valerie, I was going to send you a picture last night, but I didn't because I had like a migraine at the beginning. That's why I took a Claritin, because my nose was stuffed. But guess what I found at the bins? You'll see it on the video, but vintage Pampers.
Vintage Pampers?
Yes. Do you ever see the bin pickers? Did you ever see them? I know you've seen them, but
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
did you see when they got the vintage Pampers?
Yes.
Yes, I got some.
You got some?
Yes, some lady found them. She was like on the next row over. So I
Uh-huh.
wasn't like I found them. She found them. Like, all of a sudden she was telling some guy who was looking for video games. She's like, these are worth money. And I'm like, oh, to myself, I'm in my head, all I could think of was like, the bin pickers. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, just looking at him like, oh my God, I wish it was me finding them. I mean, I wasn't even close, I was on the opposite side of the tables. She put one down. She put one back.
There was more than one?
She had two.
Oh my
I don't know.
gosh.
I didn't even see where she got it from. Must have been like a bag, someone must have cleaned out something.
Uh-huh.
And one was like closed and it had like a 30 count. The other one was open. So the one I got was open and it had 28.
Uh-huh.
But even the empty box, if I wanted to sell the box, I could get $12 for an empty cardboard Pampers box.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got
So
28.
28. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it high and see what, because
Put
I
it
would
on
put it on auction.
auction.
I was gonna put it on auction, but there's some that people have it on auction. So I don't know. I gotta look it up a little bit better because,
Yeah.
I just know from when the bin pickers did it. So then I just looked it up when I got back and it was hard. Like some people sell it cheaper. You know how that goes, right? And then
What did they get? I can't remember what they got. They got like $800 or $1,000 for their pack.
they get something crazy, but
It
I
was,
think because they have a lot of followers too. I mean, I don't know, but didn't they say that it was like for dolls or something? Like why people
yeah,
buy the vintage? Okay, I wasn't
yeah.
sure. I'm like, I think they said it was. It's been like what 2 years or something. They got some crazy money, and they had more. They had a double pack, one of those bigger packs or something.
Uh-huh.
But I was like never so happy. I'm like, oh my God, I would have never thought vintage
Oh my
Pampers. And
gosh.
then
That's
when I looked up
amazing.
vintage, Pampers sold, some of the ones that sold, what I got the vintage ones with like, the baby face, those old ones in the cardboard
Mhm.
box. Even some other ones that are not even like, I don't even consider them old, but then again, I don't really buy Pampers, so, or whatever, right? Some of them look like more modern, you know what I mean? Like they probably were like in the 90s. I don't know.
Huh.
I have no idea. And I'm like, I wouldn't even think of anything. So now I'm going to look at every diaper that's in there when I see them
I
because I
would.
can't go. I know the old packaging because I'm old. So I know, but I wouldn't even know some of the, like, you'll have to look it up after the show. Look up vintage Pampers and then look at the solds. You'll see
Uh-huh.
some that are like, even I call it modern day packaging, like the plastic packaging.
Uh-huh.
But they must be from the 90s or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe their specialty. I'm not an expert at diapers. The only reason why I knew was from bin pickers had they never put it in a video. I would have never
Huh.
known.
That's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I was following the lady around looking at it like, oh no, she was looking up the price. I'm like, oh, please look it up wrong. Please look it up wrong and like throw them back. Cause I was like, she's gonna throw one back. She's gonna throw them back. I was just thinking she kept one and then all of a sudden I saw the other one at the end of a bin. I'm like, oh my God, it was like Christmas. I was so excited. Yeah, I'm excited about Pampers. I need my head examined. And I can't see the chat, so if
Gosh.
anybody's saying anything, I can't because I'm on my phone.
That's crazy. But I'm
Yeah, so
glad
that
you
was
found those.
well, I didn't, the lady found them. She was just put one back.
Well, still, but
She was helping me out.
yeah, that's
Maybe
amazing.
maybe she felt me watching her. Oh my God, I was too much. But she was telling the guy that was looking for video games, he's looking at her like she's nuts. I'm like, it's worth more than that video game you have in your hand. You know what I mean? Like, uh,
Oh my gosh.
are you getting a cold?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
My sinuses are killing me. And then I think from going to the bins and leaning over and looking down, I think it like my neck is out of whack and I don't know.
Oh.
I think that's what caused it and caused I had a migraine.
Well, you should have just laid down and rested.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
hear a heavy breather. I think Todd's back.
Heavy breather.
Yep, the heavy
Yep,
breathing
there he
back.
is. See? I heard the heavy breathing. Yesterday you were talking all kinds of crazy stuff, and today you're breathing heavy.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
No, it's okay.
Everything okay?
Oh, my brother had to tell me some of the episodes mom is going through.
Oh, no.
She getting cranky in her old age,
Well,
which she probably deserves to get cranky, but that's beside the
yeah.
point.
I bet you she was like, was she a sweetheart her whole life? Like really sweet?
Depends on who you ask.
Because usually like the sweet ones get cranky. Like me, I'll be like the opposite. I'll be nice when I'm older. That's how my family works. We get sweeter as we get older.
Uh,
Well, I think you've already hit that mark, Carol.
You know, I
What,
am sweeter.
getting older.
Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm old. Oh my God, you have no idea. Todd, no, I'm fighting with these dark circles and being up all night. Well, not all night, but sleeping only a few hours. The worst. I might have to go have something done to them. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, they got mom on so many different meds, taking her off these and putting her on those, and
Yeah. Trying to
Well,
figure out what works.
a lot of times too, when they're older, they get like track infections, and that makes them crazy too sometimes.
yeah, I wish she could get on something that would be a schedule, but no, they're, yeah.
Well,
I mean, everything from what you eat to when you go to bed and what you,
yeah.
the doctor visits, yeah. So,
Well, hopefully
Just
they'll
think of
get
your
her.
poor brother. He's the one having to do them. You just have to listen to it.
yeah, bless their hearts, him and his wife. So I'm probably going to go over there probably Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
I got a
And help
doctor
Mom.
appointment myself next week to look into, get my general checkup and blood pressure meds and cholesterol levels checked and that kind of stuff.
All that good stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's normal for me now. That's my
Don't you,
normal.
don't
Took
you
all
hate
these
when
pills
you
in the
go?
morning.
Don't you hate
Huh?
when you go? Don't you hate when you go to the doctors? They always find something. It's like, I'm feeling fine. They'll be like, oh, you have high cholesterol. Really? Like, I didn't have a problem with it until I came in here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Last time I went to the doctor, it's about a year and a half ago. He said, you know, you need to lose weight, and you need to eat right, and you need to quit using tobacco, and you need to exercise, and 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 I'm like, oh my God. If I did everything he told me to, I would be the fittest man in America, I think.
Yep.
But
my doctor retired, and I had to up my cholesterol medicine, and the new doctor made me go in for a physical.
Oh
And
my
he had me
God.
doing everything. Yeah, I was like bone density and this and that, and I'm like, stop, enough. I don't really care. Don't even want to take the cholesterol medicine at this point.
the old man exam, yeah, that's it. No, I'm not a smoker. I'm a dipper.
Yep.
But they want me off of it because the nicotine is destroying my circulation and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if I can quit.
You know what?
Anyway,
I was just reading last night online, and then it's online, so but they said like prima tartar helps take nicotine out of your body.
Hmm.
You know that prima tartar, like you cook with, you bake with.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, look up prima tartar for nicotine.
Yes, Dr. Carol.
I'm just saying.
I got instructions from new doctors now. Hey,
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
just
Carol.
saying. I know, I'm just trying to help you.
I know.
Believe me, I'm gonna start smoking cigarettes.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Joanna, mom has sometimes dementia. I think when her meds are whacked out, she gets confused,
Yeah.
which happens often because She doesn't have like dementia. She's not bad that way, but
No, she's more senility because she's older.
she just
Yeah, senility is different. That's just aging, normal
she's
aging.
just a
Yeah.
goofy old lady.
And then you put medicines with that, and I'm sure she's, probably tiny, right? Is she tiny?
No, she's not.
No?
She's not great big, but she's not tiny.
I just picture her to be tiny, but you know what I mean? Like when they're older, they're frail. You put medicine in that body,
Right.
Yeah.
your body's saying, what the heck?
So anyway, yeah, band teacher that dips fishing. I used to be
Well,
able to play a trumpet with a dip in my mouth. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Ooh, gross.
Wasn't very good for the trumpet, but the inside of the trumpet, I had to clean it out more frequently. But
Yeah.
How does your wife kiss you with that? I'm not with that. I know
she
you don't.
doesn't kiss me when it's in there.
No, I'm not saying when it's in there, but I mean, I'm just saying it must still have remnant like taste in it. I don't know.
Yeah, she makes me brush my teeth and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
It's not embedded in my gum tissue, Carol. It's
Well, I don't know. I just feel like she would taste it. I don't know for some reason. I don't know. I don't know anybody that dips, so I don't know.
I'm sure that, you can make do with it.
Well, just like
Yeah.
smokers though, you can brush your teeth and do whatever, but you can still kind of,
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? They still have it on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it just
Yeah.
reminds me of that.
okay.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
smell it as a smoker.
I've never kissed another person that dips, so I don't know.
Yeah, but it's almost like a smoker. Like a smoker won't notice another smoker. You know what I mean? It's you get immune to the scent. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Gwen now.
Well,
So-
it must not bother her too awful much or she's got a pretty good handle on it, I
She
would think.
likes all that gold and silver that Todd has.
That's it. That's it.
She's like, okay, I'll put up with the nicotine.
Yeah.
As long as she keeps bringing in that gold and silver, I'm all set.
That's right. And it's even going to get better next year because she's going to be, or this year. Is it this year or next year she's retiring?
Yeah, she got another year.
She got another year.
Yeah.
I bet she's just so excited. I'd be beside myself. I'd be
She
chewing
doesn't
the
seem
bit.
to be excited about retiring as much as just getting away from her job. I mean,
Yeah.
she thinks, and I don't know because I haven't taught in 11 years, something like that.
Mhm.
The kids are worse than what I taught. I'm like, I don't know. They were
Right.
pretty bad when I taught.
I'm sure they are worse, and as you get older, you have less tolerance for it, in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. A room full of kids is just like, oh my God. It's like a nightmare.
It's like fingernails on a chalkboard, right?
Yeah, I'd rather go clean the tiger's cage. Well, especially now too, with,
Yeah, surely.
this, you can't do that. There's so many, like,
Yeah.
you gotta
Yeah.
be careful with everything. I don't know. It's just,
And mom is like real demanding now. She's like, can you
Well,
warm up my eyes? Can you bring me a blanket? Oh, the temperature's too hot. Can you turn down the thermostat? Wait, now I'm cold. My head, my elbow, my knee, my foot, my finger, my help.
well,
you know what
Can,
that is, Todd?
what?
That's payback for when you guys were younger and did that to her.
Yeah.
Mom, can I have some
Mom,
juice?
Mom,
Mom, I want a sandwich. Mom, can you make my bed?
Mom.
Mom, what does this mean? Mom, that's what it is. It's payback.
yep. That's exactly what it is.
just think, Todd, I'm screwed. I don't have any kids. Who am I gonna complain to? Myself?
Got a maid
Ugh.
in the shade, Carol.
No, I have no one to help me. I'll be like,
Oh,
can you get me
I
a
don't,
blanket? There'll be nobody there. Uh,
you can talk to the walls, Carol. You know, when you get real old, you gotta hire people to help take care of you anyway, so then you can
although,
start in on
people
them, yeah.
people know that you don't have family, they'll be nice to you because they want your money.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll be okay. Oh.
And this is says she can't wait to pay her 5 back. Yep.
And this is counting down the days. Yep,
Yeah.
maybe my turn.
Soon.
You can't believe that assisted living place, you know, they have just dozens of aides up there daily and nightly too,
Hmm.
but about half of them are just sitting in the hallway looking at stuff on their phone because the old person kicked them out.
Yep.
They can't live without them, but they can't live with them in there all the time.
Right.
Right.
So there'd be hours that those people are just sitting in the hall looking at their phone or something. They're still getting paid, but I mean, they're like,
What can they do? They kicked him out.
I don't know, but then, yeah, they got to be on call to come back in and,
Yep. When they're
you
ready
know,
for him.
Well, it's hard on both people. I'm sure it's hard for your mom too. You're self-sufficient, and then all of a sudden you have to rely on somebody, and it's kind of.
yeah,
I would think that would kind of goes against that grain. Especially as a woman, you tend to in a mom. Well, she's a mom, right? So she tend to be, in charge and
Right.
motherly, and then all of a sudden, you're the one that needs the help, and not a natural thing, even though it is a natural thing, body
Yeah.
wise, but it's not a natural thing for us in our mind. We think we can do it all as women,
Yep.
and it's hard.
It's very hard to ask for help. I mean, even being,
I never
middle
do.
aged, I mean, it's really difficult.
I
Hard.
have a thing. I never do.
But I had to learn to. I actually had to learn to do that. And be a little more. I don't know, open to that theory because I couldn't do it all by myself. I had to ask for help. And there's nothing, I think for me, I think it was more of a pride thing than anything else. Um, kind of letting all your guards down and admitting that you can't do it all.
Right.
It's really
Being
difficult.
vulnerable. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I haven't got to that point yet. No, just because I'll suffer in silence. That's just how I am. Okay.
Yeah, I just I had to learn to kind of let go of that.
That's good though. That's good for you. That's
I think
cathartic.
that's how you grow too,
Absolutely. I'm immature.
So
I'm
yeah,
older than you, but you're more mature.
I am. It's been a busy morning. I didn't even know how busy it was, and it's been really busy trying to catch up with all offers.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
Yes, definitely. Catch up on the chat here. Mike says there's no way I'm going to a home. I have a bomb that vest that says so. What the heck?
Is that crazy, Mike?
Yep.
You won't have to go to a home, crazy Mike. I'll go there and take all your stuff and take care of you, okay? Because you've been getting some big time sales. I've been seeing them
my
on
gosh.
Instagram.
I
Oh
have
my
seen
gosh.
that, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so Valerie, you and I will go take care of Mike. We'll just take all his stuff. We'll just send him to the auctions.
Yeah.
Mike, can you
Sounds
still
like
go
a
to
good
auctions?
plan.
Okay, we'll come down and take care of you.
You just go to the auction, get all the good stuff, and then we'll sell it.
And
There you
tell
go.
us what to sell it for and what it is.
Yeah,
Because some of the stuff, what is it, a gas mask or something? I don't know.
yeah. So now everything starts cha-chinging. I was like, I'm getting sales, but I ain't getting no cha-ching. What the heck's going on here?
Mm.
Starting to get kind of upset. Oh,
Oh, Valerie, you're on List Perfectly again. How cute are you? You make me laugh. Every day, it's a new adventure. I can't keep up. I talk to you at night, and then by the morning, it's something different. I love it. I love the way your brain works. I
well,
really
you
do.
know, I start thinking, oh, I can do this without it, and then it's like, nope. And then, it goes on to something different. So,
No, I like that you take chances and change and pivot and move. I'm the opposite. I'll work harder at the same stupid, you know,
yeah,
method.
I mean, just,
I sort of say I bull my way through it. So I'll be like, yeah, you're not going to give me sales. I'll list 50,000 items. Something's going to sell. Like I bull my way through it instead of saying, okay, maybe I have to buy something different. No.
yeah.
Mm.
Well,
At least you pivot.
I thought it would be the best choice. And with, since Tommy was saying that there's a bulk cross lister, so I need to go on there and download that. And if that's the case, that's going to save a lot of time. Because basically, you said you could pick the ones you want to cross list, and I mean, it's like almost automatic. So I need to investigate that because that could definitely save a lot of time. So that would be great.
Yeah, I bought 8 things to sell on Grailed because I watched 2 nights one time of Tommy and Chris talking about Grailed and what sold and
Hmm.
Chris was showing these shirts. I'm like, I'm like, I wouldn't buy that shirt. And he's like, this will sell on Grail. I'm like, oh my God. So I go to the store and say, like, what is butt ugly that I wouldn't want any of my guys to wear? And that's what I bought.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Well,
there you go.
I'm 52. I'm not street, you know. I'm more 80s preppy.
Well, I mean that might
If I
work
kept all my
too.
if I kept all my stuff that I used to have, I used to give it to everybody. But if I kept all my clothes, oh my God, I'd be rich.
Yeah,
Tommy Hilfiger, yeah, I had tons of stuff because he's very preppy.
yeah, absolutely.
All my Levi's,
Mhm.
we used to have the red tag Levi's.
Yep.
My brother and me, and I remember like my brother was really skinny, my older brother, and when I got older, I couldn't wait to like wear his old Levi's because it was like cool back then, because they were worn out. You know how you first got them and they were like dark denim, and then you had to wear them for like a year before
Oh yeah.
before they had distress and all that. So I used to love it when I wore his stuff. I used to think I was so cool.
Mhm.
And we had all the red tags. I could be rich right now.
So Frankie's Fine says before using cream of tartar, please check it out carefully. Cream of tartar is potassium, and too much can be deadly.
Oh Jesus. Sorry, Todd. Is he still here?
I
Yeah,
don't
you're trying
know.
to
Oh,
kill
okay.
me off and come steal my gold.
Be careful of the cream of tartar. I just said I read up on it. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but thanks for, I'm killing off Todd. Jesus. Todd, don't die, please. I'll have a nervous breakdown.
Carol's gonna poison me
Yeah, just
like that
don't
little
take it by the
witch on.
tablespoons or anything like that. Look into it a little further if that's what you're thinking.
I'm sure he wasn't thinking that anyway. But
Right.
Little witch
plus, I'm
on
sure he would.
Sleeping Beauty with her little
I'm sure
cream
he
of
would.
tartar apple.
Todd, please. Oh my God. No, I just saw it yesterday, and I was was like, wow, I've never seen that before.
I have never heard of that before, so kind of interesting, I would say. Todd was a good old boy.
I'm gonna put that on my gravestone, Mr. Sadie. Todd was a good old boy. And his wife is buried at the other end of the cemetery because she didn't like the nicotine smell.
Oh, God.
So Todd, did you get a lot of stuff at the sale?
I didn't get a lot, but I got good stuff.
You got some good stuff.
I got a modem.
Uh-huh.
Bought it for 10 and it had already sold for 84.
Nice.
Wow.
I bought a pair of $20 boots, cowboy boots.
Uh-huh.
I listed them for 150, and I've got 4 since yesterday. I got 4 watchers and 100 visits, or what do you call
Nice.
it?
Wow. See all that trash talking you did about the Lutherans, and look it, they did well by you.
Mm,
You better take it
yeah,
all back.
you gotta hunt and pig to get the good deals from them. They
Right.
don't make it easy.
Well, that's what makes it, more fun. 'Cause you have to dig a little bit
Fun.
further, to look for the good stuff. But
Bumping into all the other crazy people at the rummage sale.
yep.
Yeah, go to the bins
I
and
got the
then talk about it.
oh
Those
yeah,
people are
crazy
wild.
people there.
Oh no, crazy. They're like unbelievably crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them.
Gwen went to the bins in Waco and said she went in and looked around a little bit and turned around and left because it was so nasty.
Wow.
Well, the first time I went, I'm like, oh my God, it's crap here. Like I wouldn't shop here ever. Like there's nothing. The secret is most of the time you have to wait till the new bins come out because everybody's there getting all this good stuff. Or if people throw stuff back after they have so much stuff that they have to get rid of something.
Yeah.
So they keep the better end of the stuff and they throw stuff that's still pretty good, but it's not,
And that's the I've heard a lot of people that's been their first impression. Like, I know when me and Mike went for the first time, and he was like, "I don't like this place." He was like, he looked for about 10 minutes, and that's all it took for him. And he's like, "This is trash."
Well, see, I used to always, I went before I even started going to like I say, however long I've been on YouTube, but I used to just shop like more retail, you know what I mean? Like get things on clearance, whatever deals, whatever. So to go from that to go to a thrift store was a jump. So
Right.
from like that to the bins was like, I was like, oh no, there's no way. There's nothing. I don't know why I went back. Maybe I must have saw something on YouTube or something because I don't know why I tried it again. And then I stayed, and waited to new bins. And then, you find something and
Yeah. I know,
it is
Mike. I would too. Mike says I would pay to watch Carol at the bins.
no, I'm not aggressive.
I would think you'd be like up with your fist and get the heck out of my way. And
I'm not aggressive because I don't want to get like kicked out. You know what I mean? They'll be like, you can't come back or something because it's very easy. People believe me, people try to push you and I'll stand there and I'll hold my ground and they're like, I'm like a brick house. So it's like, yeah, really? You're not moving this. You're not moving this carcass. I use gravity to my advantage. I'll just lean more towards them. But I'm also not like, I don't there's nothing there that's gonna make me, well, maybe there is, but if make me $1 million, you know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
one swoop. And if there is one and someone else gets it, then it's meant to be for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need it more than I do.
Right.
But yeah, they're just, because it'd be very easy for me to lose my temper.
Yes.
I mean,
think
for anybody,
yeah, I think
for anybody. I mean, and
definitely.
not just me because I'm a hothead, but anyone, because I mean, how many times can you get pushed and then, you know,
Right.
it's like, and the
claws
guys
come
are the
out.
worst. The guys are the worst.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, when they come out and
Mm.
they come right next to you, and you're looking through this bin, and they
And they
come
grab
up
it in
and
front of you.
they grab everything, and they'll
Mhm.
just grab a whole bunch and then
Yep.
put it over the side, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, they go right in front of you. It's like there's one guy there. I want to say he's in his late 30s. I don't even know how old he is. I have no idea. But he's the worst one. I'm like, oh my God, I really. And there's some bad people there, but he's like, I mean, he's not mean. He's not a bad person, like in general. But when those
Mhm.
bins come out, he turns into like a crazy maniac. He is. He's like, and then it's crazy. It's
I
it's
just
nuts.
I don't like that. I don't
No.
like. I mean, I try to be um, respectful
That's
of
cool. That's how I do too, because that's just like common courtesy. I'm like
yeah.
that anyway. Like I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm respectful like that.
And when somebody does that to me, I'm like,
Oh, no,
Like
you
I still
didn't.
like
And
to hold.
Z-snap them.
I still like hold the doors. If someone's behind me, I'll hold the door open and say, like
sure.
give them even if they're like 5 feet away. I'm like it's disrespectful. A lot of
Yeah.
people not like that anymore. Like we grew up like that, so I still have that in me.
I
Yeah.
would say most people in Texas are like that.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
up to a point. I mean,
Yeah. I
well,
mean,
I'm sure they see up in
they
the
will.
Northeast. They're not
They will.
very not nice.
They will hold the door for you at the post office, but they won't carry your package from the pickup to the door.
No, that's all right.
And that's kind of normal. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't expect somebody to carry your packages for you, but
no.
I'm one of those do-gooders. Like I would help somebody, like especially if it's
Oh
an
yeah.
older person. Yeah. And what was that serial killer that used to lure people into his van by pretending he had like a broken leg? I don't know which one it was, but that would be me because I'd help somebody that I would thought, that would be injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would fall for that. That's what I'm saying, as prey. But he'd probably throw me out of the van after a while. Will you shut up?
Carol.
And honestly, I know you think I talk a lot, but I'm home all day by myself. I'm only on when I'm on YouTube. I'm very normal in real life, very reserved.
I believe that.
Thank you, Valerie.
I believe it.
me too.
No, you don't, Todd.
Yes,
Don't try to lie. No, you do, Valerie, but Todd doesn't. Todd's just like me.
Oh my
So
gosh.
what he sees in me, he has the same thing.
Don't tell me what I believe, you little punk.
Yeah. See, Sagittarius just spewing out whatever he thinks. No filter.
Don't feel
I wonder I wonder who else has that. Oh yeah, me.
Oh, God.
It's just that you get away with it because you have that slow southern drawl.
Yep.
I'm a slick talking northerner.
Slick talking. Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy going. I do like to go to the bins, in Kansas City, but it's I don't know. I don't know really what stops me from going. I guess because sometimes it's hard to get a parking place there,
Oh really?
and yeah, it's there's not a lot of parking, and I think that's one of the things that kind of holds me back. And then, of course, you're really lucky if you get a cart. If you go at like 11 or 12 o'clock, you're
Yep,
not gonna find a
that's
cart.
how it is at ours too. But there's always one outside, if
Yeah,
someone, they check out. So I always just bring one in knowing that there might not be a cart in
yeah.
there.
So I just I make sure that I take a IKEA bag, one or two of those, and then I'll just put that on the floor and kick it around um, until I can get a
That's
hold of
smart.
a cart. Or I can go to the hard goods, and usually there's a tote or something over there, and I'll do that. But I don't know. Yeah, I really don't
Are
need
they-
to go to the bins.
No, you are the bins.
I need to focus on what I have here.
You might be able to open up your doors and say, okay, I'm taking a new bin out, take a tote out at a time. Have people come and go through your stuff.
There you go.
That'd be a good way to
Change
clear it out, right?
it out.
Boom.
Not enough people around here to do that, though. I don't think.
Are they as crazy at your bins when they bring out the new
Oh yeah, they're crazy.
okay.
I mean, they've got the loudspeaker on, and they're blasting. They're pretty strict. They're pretty strict on everybody as far as don't you cross that line. Don't be reaching in the bins.
Oh, we
and
can
then
stand around the bin. So what happens is everybody, when they go to get the next one, everybody touches everything, holds on to stuff, waiting for them to bring all the last things out. So
yeah, we're
it's,
not allowed to touch anything in the bins.
they're not supposed to either, and they yell at them every day. What they need to do is they say, we're going to kick you out. They should kick one person out. They wouldn't have to worry about it again.
Right.
You know how that goes, right? You punish one, and then everybody's like, oh, I'm not getting kicked out.
I
And don't
I-
let them buy the stuff they have in their cart. They would listen
Yeah.
to anything you say, but
Yeah.
they don't do it. So they keep, they have people in charge that, I mean, they don't make a lot of money, and I'm sure, you know what I mean, to deal with 75 vultures waiting for the
Yeah.
stuff to come out. Hi,
I
Sally.
I want to say that
Hi.
they I want to say that they put a sheet or something over it when they're bringing it out. So that way
Yeah,
people,
they used to do that. They don't do that anymore. People used to move the sheet. They still look under. Yeah, it was. Oh,
yeah. And you always
And I-
got, those people they just don't. I don't even at the Kansas City bins. Every once in a while, I'll go over there when they bring out a new bin. But I usually just stay away from that because I don't
oh
want to
no,
get,
I'm right there.
I don't want to get mixed up in some kind of,
No, I'm there.
punching match
But
or anything.
no,
But
yeah, no.
I-
If someone grabs something and they get it before me, whatever. There's gonna be
Yeah.
another bin coming in like a half hour. I'll get something that one, and
Yeah.
it's like I said, there's nothing that's gonna like make me a millionaire out of one item. And if there is, and someone else gets it, then there was a purpose for that person
Yeah.
to get
It
it.
wasn't meant for you.
It,
That's
yeah,
it.
believe me, with my luck, yeah, it wasn't meant for me. What are we eating today, Sally? Are you having
Morning,
breakfast?
Sally.
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth. Oh, I thought you were having like a
I'm
breakfast sandwich.
starving. I didn't have no breakfast. This is my breakfast.
Oh, now I can see you. Oh, Jesus. I thought you were having a breakfast sandwich.
Mm-mm.
That's high quality nutrition right there.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast of Champions.
Hey, Mike.
Well, I'm down 10 pounds, so that's a good
Are
thing.
you?
Good job.
Yeah,
Very good.
but I have to, I might want to go on that keto diet because I'm still doing whatever I want to do to eat. It's more the soda has really pretty much dropped the weight.
But you've gotten over that though, right? I mean, you're not drinking any more soda.
No, I had like one or two, but that's it.
Yeah.
No.
It's
And
so
when I
weird
have it,
when
it
I
doesn't
drink
taste
pop
the
now.
same. Yeah, it doesn't taste the same.
No.
But I've been drinking juice. I've been drinking juice, and it's 5-calorie juice. It's like ocean spray, like
Uh-huh.
cranberry grape.
Yep.
So I can drink a whole bottle of that juice and still not have as much sugar and carbohydrates in one can of soda.
Mhm.
It
which
makes
is
a huge
crazy.
difference.
I know it.
I gotta drink more water too.
Hi, Rita. Yeah,
Rita
I
says
went
she's
to
gonna
Dollar
go to
General today. They're having a clearance event all weekend.
And anything good?
Mm-hmm.
What are they having clearance on?
I got $2 pillows, big bottles of Downy for $2.
Oh, I use Downy. You know what's funny? Everybody says, "Oh, there's so many of those." What is it called again? Dollar General. I only know one in my hometown, and I just happened to go by because I'm like, "Oh my God, I didn't know there was one here." It was like I was driving. I think I was driving through the funeral home, like whatever, and I saw it, and I'm like, "Oh," and it's a little dumpy place. Then the other day I was driving, I'm like, "Oh, there's a family. I mean, a Family Dollar. What is it called? Dollar General. There's
Uh-huh.
another one in my city. I didn't even know."
Oh my God.
I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, I didn't know that turned into a Dollar General because it was something else, you know? You know how that stores always change over. It was
Yep.
an old like strip mall or whatever, but I think it had like Zehrs back in the day or Ames or one of those type of stores, you know, in that plaza. So I don't really pay attention. It's usually junkie stores. Well, I mean, not that Dollar General isn't a junkie store, but you know what I'm saying? Like, so I never pay attention to what's in there. It's always changing.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, I drive by that all the time to go to my mom's. Like I drive by it all the time. I never even pay attention.
Well, when they build them quick.
Well, no, this isn't like a freestanding building, like
That's really weird because usually they build them.
Yeah.
and the same thing with the one in my other town. They it was, I don't even know what the store was before. It was something, I don't know, just like an old convenience store, old liquor store, or something. I can't remember what it was. It's an
Huh.
old dilapidated building, and they had it in there. And this one is an old, like I said, it was a strip mall, and it had like back in the day, it had a Zehrs and whatever else was in there. I can't remember. And they have one of the slots in there. I'm like, oh, I didn't know there was a Dollar General here.
Yeah. Usually here they just build them out right in the middle of a cornfield.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
it's probably
same
cheaper
here.
for them. It's probably cheaper for them to rent in these
Yeah.
empty strip mall type places because they're old. You know what I mean? So they're probably like, hey,
Hmm.
I pay hardly anything. Because I
Yeah.
think it was Tom that was saying one day that they rent, they don't own anything, right, or something.
Yeah. I think.
I think that's what I think. One day when you guys were on, Tom had said that, or somebody did. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I heard it from somebody. So it's probably really cheap to get those old around here than building because land's expensive here. So it's probably a lot
Right.
more money to build something here
Morning,
than in
Kevin.
like Kansas.
I got my creamer machine.
Did you? Good. Get
I
that
gotta
Are you
get it
gonna list
listed
it?
today.
step and listed.
I'm gonna list it for $3.99.
There you go. Are you gonna do an auction?
No.
No. Just gonna.
I gotta
Right
figure
out.
out how much it weighs though.
Yeah.
And so I probably can send it FedEx,
Mhm.
something like that.
That'll be good. That'll be great for you to be able to get that sold.
I love
I
stuff
never
like
received
that.
anything. FedEx or anything. I don't know. I just never. I don't know why.
I could pick it up by myself, so it doesn't weigh too much. It
Just the
maybe
dimensions, right?
weighs 30 pounds, maybe 40.
Is it big dimensional wise though? I mean, is it a big unit
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
that'd be a
Yeah.
nice sale if you sell that right away.
I mean, people are charging $100 for shipping from what I see,
Yeah.
or like freight
And
rates.
if you have, I always recommend this, is FedEx. If you do FedEx with the business account, you get a you get a much bigger discount than if you just do it regular.
Okay.
And you can put the tracking number, into eBay and all
So
that.
you just
If
sign
that's
up
what you-
for a FedEx business account? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sign up for a business account. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You don't have to have like a ID tax number, anything like that. It's and it's cheaper. Like I was sending, but it's probably a little more expensive now. But I was sending 50-pound boxes home for around 40. Usually they were around $42 to $45 a box.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap for a 50-pound box. Because normally, if you just sent that regular, it would be like almost $200.
Yeah.
Well, depending how big the box is, too.
Right. And I
Now,
think it was like a 18 by 18.
So
by
if the
19.
box is on FedEx, I'm just asking just for my own knowledge. On the FedEx, if your box was smaller but weighed more, is it still is it cheaper than? Because I know you did clothes, so that was heavy and big. But if
Right.
it was smaller and heavy, is it still cost effective to use FedEx? That's what
I would say so.
I'll have
I
to
would
check
say
it
so,
out.
because it's more. Well, and they go by the dim weight too. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say so.
But I might be able to ship it like pirate ship or through USPS
Yeah, I would
for about the same.
definitely
So I'll look at it.
Check them
explore
all. Yeah.
your options and see what what's the best way to go.
Yeah. The only
Um,
time
I put a link in the chat. That's to it's to basically what I have. It's not my listing, but it's what I have, but mine has the down where it looks like you put your cups.
Mhm.
Mine has a tray right there that goes on top of it. So, and it has the yeah, it's a creamer machine to where you could put French vanilla on one side, half and half on the other side, or whatever. And they're these big bags,
Mhm.
and they pop into a holder,
Mhm.
and then you put there's like a straw thing attached to that. You put that straw thing into snap it up and into the place, and it dispenses cold creamer, so it refrigerates also.
Uh-huh. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
that'd be a nice sale.
Yeah.
That'd be a great one. Carol, before New Year's, I shipped a high chair. I took apart to fit into an 18 by 18 by 6 box, 8 pounds from Illinois to Texas, 1875. USPS wanted $36.
Oh, wow. The only time I've ever shipped anything really big, I had because usually if I have something really big, I'll say local pickup. I had vintage windows, well, antique windows, and the lady that wanted them, she had me go to I went to not USPS, UPS, and like one of the stores, and they told me what it would cost to pack and ship it to her, and I told her, and she paid it.
Wow.
Hmm.
They were old fragile windows. I'm like, I'm not packing those up. No, they were big, huge windows, and she was gonna make they were the ones with the arch at the top, and then one time I sold my brother because he does construction. He had antique windows, and someone came. They drove all the way from New York to come get them.
Wow.
I'm like, they looked like junk, you know what I mean? But I got hundreds of dollars for them
Huh.
I
because
think.
they were antique. I don't like
Yeah,
shipping the big stuff.
those windows, those vintage old windows, They do amazing, you know.
Yep.
You just gotta be willing to ship them.
I got a couple of those heavy duty rugs
Uh-huh.
that you like put right inside your door, or you could put them outside too. I think it was $1.25.
Uh-huh. Like a doormat type thing?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
At Dollar General.
yeah, it was. So it's some of the stuff has like 10 or 25% off.
Mhm.
And then it has an additional 50% off. Everything is additional 50% off.
Now, was it winter items or something? Because what's the?
No, not so much. It's they're just trying to push everything out so they could bring new items in.
Oh, okay.
That's why they do their clearance events. And so it just seemed like, I mean, really they don't have a lot of like holiday stuff, because like this last Tuesday I went to not this Dollar General, but the other Dollar General, and I got over 80 items for a penny
Right.
each. And so like, so there's not any of that.
Yeah, you kind of
There's no yeah, there's usually no penny items during the clearance event, but you could always try
Yeah.
to, to find stuff. But usually it's just like everything is clearanced, and then so it's marked, or it should be marked a clearance mark, and then you get 50% off of that.
Right.
And then like the POG, which is like a tag that's on the it'll have like the price crossed out, and then it'll have an orange tag saying 10, 25, 50, 75% off
Mm-hmm.
under that. And that's a POG tag. And so all of those are also, it's like, 25% off, and then also 50% off. So it's really good. I got a double pack of my deodorant. I think it was $1.17. So I mean, I just got like all kinds of stuff, and I spent $50.
I thought those like sales were like penny sales were when they're clearancing out or stuff that they discontinued or something. I don't really know. I don't really follow the penny sale thing.
The penny, the penny
Like I
thing.
thought it was certain select things that they're no longer carrying. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's just like stuff that they want the employees to take off the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And so they give them a list. Okay, here's your list of stuff to take off the shelf. Well, if they don't take it off the shelf and you find it, then it will ring up a penny.
So basically, you're going through the store, scanning, and
Looking
hopefully
for
you'll
something that someone didn't take off the shelf.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there are YouTubers that get the list from one of their Dollar General friends.
Mm-hmm.
Several YouTubers that get the list from one of their Dollar General friends. And so there's this one chick called Krista Coupons, and she like, I know she makes money on YouTube. She's got so many followers, and it's just like, it's crazy the amount of people that are in that community.
Yeah, that's definitely a community on its own.
Huge.
It
Yeah,
is
I know her. Well, I don't know her. I've seen her on.
Morning,
Yeah.
But I
Julie.
don't do it. But I don't do the.
But if you watch like if you watch a certain person, like there's the freebie guy too, and he's He's good to watch. He'll give you good information, and Krista Cumons will give you good information. And so you watch these people, they tell you what to get. They'll tell you, and what I do is I watch it on my phone and I screenshot it so that I have that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sally's so
Thanks, Jane.
smart.
She is a smarty pants.
Not too smart. I'm gonna have to call a doctor
Why?
because I have a knot on my throat.
Uh-oh. Does it hurt?
No.
Huh.
It's from an overdose of Butterfinger.
Huh?
The knot is from a overdose of Butterfinger
Oh, no. Baby Ruth, you mean?
or Baby Ruth. Sorry.
Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth. You know, from that movie.
Yeah.
Is that Goonies?
Yep.
The Goonies, yeah.
I'm surprised I knew that.
Baby Ruth. Yeah, me too.
Because I don't know movie trivia at all. I don't know.
Oh, Anissa, the freebie guy, and he's on Facebook too. He has a Facebook. Bless you.
Thanks.
And
Good.
also Krista Coupons is good. So they're both on
Yep.
Facebook.
All those people get a lot of views on their Dollar General haul. I think people just, even if they don't do it, I think they like watching it as well, like to see what
Yeah.
people get for a penny or what, you know what I mean? Even if you don't.
Yeah. And I mean, even some people that penny shop and you think, oh God, there's not gonna be anything in my store, I shouldn't even go. I thought that the stuff that I got the other day would have been gone because I went to the other store first, spent like an hour and a half in there, and then I went to the other store and there's all this Christmas stuff right in the front.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, I grabbed it. I stuck a hole. See that green display box right there? I stuck that whole thing in my cart because it was full.
That's great. Got some good stuff.
Yeah, I've actually made money on those penny sales. The last one that I got, the last big haul that I got a bunch of clothes, and there was like clothing for workout, workout clothing. And I made, like, I had bought something like for the house or something at the first store, and by the time I had sold 2 items, I made my money back on everything,
Wow.
you know.
Didn't you have shoes on that one too? I think you had a lot of like summer shoes, right?
I
I remember you showing the
I've-
haul. It was a long one.
I've sold 2 pairs of shoes from that haul. They're like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't wear them. They look like
Like Crocs, weren't they? Something like a Croc.
Crocs. Yeah. They kind of look like, what's those sandals that have the 2 straps? Birkenstocks?
Yeah.
They kind of look like Birkenstocks, that style, but they have the Croc material, like,
Right.
but it's very like plasticky and cushiony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't like
And
myself. I mean, I
I
I have-
don't either.
if I wear anything that's like something like that, I wear Tevas. I like the Tevas better.
Crocs make me get shocked all the time. I don't like it.
Huh.
Wow,
That's
good
what I'm
job, Mary.
What'd she do?
She got 10 sales this morning.
That's not a
Woohoo!
surprise. With Mary, that's not a surprise.
Well, I know.
That's amazing.
She's awesome.
It's been a busy morning. Here
Oh, has
too.
it been busy for you too?
It's been busy here.
Oh, can you give me some of that juju, please? I haven't had shit. I shouldn't even went shopping. I should have came home and listed and then went shopping.
Yeah, you gotta.
Now I have to list.
Yeah, I know. It's a downside.
I just got paid and I'm already broke.
Join the club.
I
Yep,
understand.
it's one of them days.
It's one of those years.
But
the
you
beginning-
know, the thing, the upside to that is you just got paid. You're already broke, but you're gonna list this thing and this creamer, and you're gonna get paid again.
Mm,
So that's the way you gotta look at it.
I was wondering why that screen was coming up on my computer. It was because my book was on my space bar.
The beginning
Hate
of the
when I
year
do
is
that.
always bad for bills for me. The beginning of the year, because I have to pay my taxes on, well, the quarterly taxes on the house, and then I have to pay my insurance for the house for the year.
Uh-oh, Todd's got a scanner.
Oh, that's trouble.
What you doing with that, Todd?
Selling it.
Selling the
I
scan.
got a box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the auction 2 weeks ago. I'm just now getting around to listing them.
Wow. Yeah, they'll sell. They'll
They're not
probably
big
fly.
money, but
They're probably gonna fly as fast as your printers did.
man, those printers, bam, bye.
Yeah.
Mm.
Great.
Can you
Wish I
do the
could do
eBay
some more of
dance
those.
for me, Mary? Please.
Hey Todd, did you ever go finish up those vacuums that you had in your back shed?
You thought that
I
was
guess
funny.
that I guess that's a no.
Those vacuums look sad.
No, they're just sitting out there languishing in the.
Yeah. 2 more years and they'll be an antique.
There you
Yeah,
go.
they're gonna start rusting into the ground, and
He's waiting for them to turn vintage. Is that what it is? It's not a death pile. I'm just waiting for it to go vintage.
He's waiting
That's
for
all.
it to ferment. It's like a fine wine.
We just hadn't heard, so I didn't know if you, did it sneakily.
well, that particular model is so weird because people pay a lot of money for them to buy them, like from Amazon or from eBay,
Hmm.
but then they're heavy, so you got to ship the suckers, and so all your profit goes out the window if you sell them on eBay. And nobody really wants them local. I thought, when I bought all those, I thought, man, these are gonna make money, but nobody wants them locally, and so I'm like, oh well.
I mean, what do you think about parting them out?
Yeah, that's probably what I ought to do, but I don't know.
Just list one and see if it goes quick, even with the shipping, and make your money back at the very least, right? And get them out
Yeah,
of the shed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a no.
Yep.
It's one of those deals. I'll probably part them out. But
Watch.
not today.
You'll list one. No, yeah, not today. You'll list one, and all of a sudden you sell it, and you'll be like, "That's the best score I've ever made." You know how Todd touches stuff, it turns to gold. It's kind of like Mike.
Oh no, I've got a lot of bad buys.
That's all I do is bad buys. That's my I can't even think of what I'm saying. That's my motto, bad buys. But what I say is, it's easy to sell something like gold and silver. Try to sell my junk and make a living. Then we'll see who's the better seller.
Oh, you were talking last week about all your great sales you're having. Don't
No,
do
I
that.
am
Yeah,
selling a
you
lot,
were.
because I have been. I've been selling a lot of stuff for real. I think it's all the stuff well, it has been all the stuff I've been buying at the stupid pins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And you
selling like
haven't,
hotcakes.
that's the thing, you haven't even been spending that much, but you're getting some good stuff,
Yeah.
you know? And it's
Well,
not
I
going
think so
into a
that
death pile, you're listing it right off the bat,
I'm
so.
listing it right off the bat. Well, because I don't have many to list. I sold that Pandora ornament. I got a Pandora ornament. I
Oh,
took
good.
the best offer. I had put it on sale. You know how you put it on sale and whatever. I took a best offer. I was gonna wait and sell it high and wait till Christmas. I'm like, why? It's the ugliest ornament. Well, I mean, it's not ugly. It's just not my,
Yeah,
not something I want. But if you collect them, I'm just, But I got $65 for it.
nice. Very
Yeah, I'm
good.
like, yeah, you can get more if I held out, and I was going to. I always
Yeah.
say that. Then I'm like, yeah, really? I have so much inventory. I want it out. And I thought $65 on I maybe paid 10 cents for it because it goes by weight and it's,
Wow.
weighs nothing. I'm like, yeah, that's a good return on investment. I'll take it and run.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't beat that.
No. And it sold right away. So, like I said, I could have held out for more, but
Yeah. I still haven't gotten anything, any offers or anything on these boots, so I'm gonna have to probably lower the price on them and get them out of there, make my $20 back. But I have them listed pretty high right now. I was just hoping that I would get some offers for them, but
you never know.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna bottom out the price or anything, but I need to go in and lower it a little bit, and I'd like to get at least 100 out of them, So that's kind of what I'm looking for.
That'd be a great sale.
That would be a great sell. So yeah, but yeah, I just made my list for the day, and it's all I got a lot to do. But I'm gonna find out about that beta cross listing.
What is it?
It's on List Perfectly, and it supposedly you pick out what you want to be cross posted. You just basically click on them, and it'll cross post multiple
Oh,
rather than one at a
that's
time.
awesome.
So I'm gonna have to look into that this morning.
Yeah. Hi, Julie. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday. But yeah, I got in here about 10, 15 minutes late this morning.
Oh,
I overslept.
oh. What happens?
Dock my pay.
I got this
Mhm.
plastic earring box. I told you about it, like a couple, probably last week or whatever. I got it at the bins and it had kids' jewelry in it or whatever. So I just grabbed it because anytime I see jewelry, I'll just grab it and then, buy it and whatever. It was in
Yeah.
this plastic thing or whatever. And turns out the plastic box itself, like it's called the earring book, or so I don't even know what it's called. That's worth like $32 alone.
Oh my gosh.
And then I thought I only found one or two pair of silver earrings in there because it was silver tone and whatever. And there was a lot of junk ones. And I found ones that were pig and it was Barabee earrings, which is a name brand. They're worth $20. And I found like 4 or 5 silver earrings in there and a
Wow.
couple silver rings. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Awesome.
You hit the jackpot on that one.
I won't list all that stuff. I haven't listed all my silver or anything yet.
That's crazy.
And it's like Bridget, you just got boxes of gold and silver sitting underneath your bed. You don't even look at it.
No, she gets some good stuff from the thing. I get little measly things, but yeah, I could. But my thing is like silver's gonna be good no matter when. The other
Right.
stuff I figured I gotta get it in and get it out, and It's like you, it's money in the bank, kind of,
Mhm. Yep.
Todd. Like I'm just stacking jewelry. You're stacking coins.
Yep. Kind of like that.
Yeah. So I have to.
Aw, that's sweet. Thank you, Thelma.
Alma, you
But
didn't have to do that.
You're awesome.
She said, "Have I told you lately that this show is better than a podcast?"
what does she
Uh,
tell? What? Yeah.
We try.
She must be on a high. She must have sold some James Avery.
Yeah.
She's nice, but that's too nice. Oh,
no,
That's just her
awesome.
style.
yeah, no, she has her lives are good. I'm in them. I'm just quiet. I've been lurking in every place now.
Huh. Yeah, just a lot of things going on. My back is killing me today. I'm gonna have to do something with this chair.
My whole body's killing me. I'm like, oh, I'm getting old. I can't, well, it's not that bad out, but I can't wait till spring so I can like get out and start moving and get this
Mhm.
old body like from being rickety.
Well,
No, yeah,
once the weather clears up, you'll be able to, go on more your walks.
walks.
And,
Yep.
I need to get back into the groove of that too.
Well, I think too, if I start going for walks, I'll lose some more weight,
Yeah.
or even just tone up
Mhm.
because sitting around is not doing it,
It's not doing anything for me.
I got 30 pounds to go. It's a long haul.
Yep. But hopefully
But
I'll
down
be.
10. I'm happy with the 10. I mean, it took
Hey,
2 months. Took
that's
2 months, but I'm not changing any food wise. So,
right.
but it very easily could go back on. Believe me.
Yeah. Well, we hope that.
Sally, go to bed.
Oh, she's sleeping.
She's drifting.
I'm tired this morning.
Drifting away on my little pillow.
That's enough to wake you up.
Sorry,
Thank
I
God
hope
I wasn't singing.
it's bad.
Oh my God, my singing would be like, oh my God, like an alley cat. And you'd be like, oh my God, what's that screeching? That would wake Sally up.
I wake anybody up.
The only person that likes my singing are my dogs.
Oh my gosh.
I sing to them, "You are my sunshine."
Aww. That's my favorite song.
I sing that to them.
Or I
I
should
think
say
they,
that's
I
one of
think
my
they like the
favorites.
high pitched, sound of your voice.
Uh-huh.
I think they just like it. I don't know.
All right. So yeah, I need to find out about this bulk lister and then see if I can't get
That'd
that
be
done
really
and then
good.
get
Well,
that would be
Tommy had said to
awesome.
contact him. He'd
Yeah, I'll message him. I'm gonna go over there to the site and see if I can't figure
figure
it
it out
out,
first.
and then if I can't, then
So no, oh, well, he's probably not in the chat because he's probably sleeping now. But I wonder if like how like I don't have it, but I know I watch everybody's shows, right?
mhm.
But I know when they were doing cross posting, they had to edit something like I don't know if it was on Macari or something to down the title or something. There was some change they had to make before it could become live.
Okay.
Is that Macari? I don't know. No, but I don't know if it was the bulk list. I'm saying in general, when you
Okay.
do one-on-one, right? With you,
Yeah.
if you're posting, do you have to do something to change the title for Macari on one-on-one?
Usually what I'll do is I'll like, so if I'm listing from eBay to Poshmark and the title is lower, or it's like it cuts off,
Oh, okay.
I'll have to delete a couple of letters, and then that's it usually.
Well, I was just wondering how that's gonna work with
So.
the bulk lister, but maybe there's a trick that Tommy knows. He's pretty good at figuring out
Yeah,
that.
I'll see if I can't get a hold of
I
him
don't
and-
do it. Like I said, I just heard that someone was doing it and they're like, they changed the title. I want to say it was Macari or whatever. Maybe it was Posh. I don't even know.
Yeah, and then they usually put up videos too, so maybe I can get the information that I need through the videos and go with
But
that.
can you imagine if you can take all your stuff and just list it? And that'd be
That
one.
would be amazing. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
That'd be crazy though.
Yeah.
Then they would
that-
definitely be worth the money. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Definitely.
I have to list, Todd.
Sally, you might as well just go to bed and then get up in the afternoon and then do your listing. Otherwise, you're going to have gibberish all over that listing. It's going to say, blah, 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 blah.
No, I just need to get up and do something and then come back and sit down.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan.
I have to go get Brandon
Oh my gosh.
because I have the car
When do you have to go get him?
at noon.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Sally.
gosh.
I'll be
So,
fine. I'll
I
be
have a
fine
question.
driving. I promise. I'll be fine.
Has anyone heard from Texas Val? Did they have the funeral for her dad
Yeah, they
Probably.
did Friday, I believe it was.
Friday?
Oh, I didn't know her father died.
Yeah.
Where have I been?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll have to.
Yeah.
Sure.
So she's they're hanging in there. You know, they've got a lot of family and everything. I think things have
Yeah.
kind of, toned down a little bit, but of course, when you have a death like that, you have a lot of friends and family that come around, and so you have to host and all that.
Cancer sucks.
She's been staying with her mom and making sure her mom's okay, and she's doing okay.
Well, before that, she was helping clear out or something. She was going to her parents' house for something.
Yeah,
Maybe
she
were they
was.
clearing out or something? They were doing something because she was. I don't know.
Yeah, I
what
think they were just going through a lot of the stuff that they had, that they had there.
Yeah,
And,
I knew it was like she was going every so many days or whatever, and she's been not around lately.
yeah. She's
And I
been
know
busy.
she's been. I know she travels. She goes on that nice camping in her camper.
Yep.
Good for her. Enjoy it.
Yep. They like to go up to the lake and camp and fish, and they take the boat up, and
That's great.
that's
They work
awesome.
hard. Yeah, they work hard. Enjoy it.
Yep.
You never know.
And,
So you might as well
Well, it's
enjoy it while you can.
not so busy, they got busy season coming up here in a couple of months, so
Yeah.
gotta get out and do some stuff while they're not so busy.
Well, I'll have to contact her
Sally.
because I didn't know. Is she back? I can only see you. She's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Sally. You're getting
Her
frustrated.
voice is so soothing to her.
You
Mm.
can just go to sleep, right to sleep with it. Yeah. Busy day, busy weekend. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and work on this list and get some of this inventory stuff done. And Sally, and try and hold out and get some get some good stuff done, and
Well, if you could figure out that list perfectly, I mean, that could save you so much time.
yeah, it really
Holy
could.
moly.
It really could make a huge difference. I mean, yeah, that getting listed over on Macari, and then also, you know, I can put some stuff over onto Poshmark too. So,
Right.
you know, it could make a big difference in my whole game if I can figure it out. So that's
Oh,
gonna
you'll
be
figure it out.
that's gonna be the key thing, is just getting everything figured. I don't know. I'm so like closed-minded with things like that it takes me a while to figure out computer stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
am too.
I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up anyway, just because I can. And got 3 minutes, and Sally needs to go to bed, and she's not gonna go to bed until I close the show. So, yeah. So I hope everybody has a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Sunday for the listing challenge, and have a good one. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.